When it comes to making a responsible energy decision for your family and the planet, choose clean natural gas from Atmos Energy. Natural gas is safer and more reliable than other energy solutions and can reduce your home's carbon emissions by up to 45%. By using less total energy than other energy sources, natural gas lowers your impact on the environment. It's just another way that Atmos Energy makes your life better. Atmos Energy, your natural gas company.
This is our love, this is our life, this is our home, Louisiana. This is our day, come what may. This is our together strong, forever long. This is our home. This is our life, this is our home.
Welcome to week 6 of the Coach Roger Cador Show. Clarence Buggs along with the coach. Coach, let's start. The old folks tell us that if you live long enough, you'll see just about everything. Game 1 of our Prairie View series, Robinson Mateo comes up with one of those things that you rarely, if ever, get a chance to see.
Yeah, he bunted the ball, and then the catcher overthrows first. He goes to second on a pretty play that was going to be close, but the right fielder overthrows second.
Right.
Then he goes to third and decided we weren't hitting good. I'm sending him home.
Right.
And the left fielder overthrows the catcher. So we got the score without the benefit of even the ball going the ball went about 6 feet, to be honest with you.
Well, the old folks also tell us that sometimes it's better to be lucky than it is to be good. We have highlights from Game 1 at Lee Hines Field, so we will roll those highlights from Game 1 of the weekend series with Prairie View. And, Coach, as is our custom, we'll let you do the honors.
Yeah, 2 weekends in a row where we get down in the first game and we come back. I mean, Tyler Robinson absolutely had, again, no command of the strike zone. He was all over the place, and his velocity was down. And it hurts when you have to go to the bullpen early,
right,
which we went in the third inning on a Friday night with the depleted bullpen that already exists. It's not a good thing.
Right.
But we were fortunate to hold on. Now here is Javian Williams stealing second base, and then Robinson bunts here. That was big. We get the runner to third base, and then we get a run again without the benefit of anything happening here.
Right.
And that's so easy. It gives us a chance now. The game is tied, and there's Polk getting the hit. We goes up 2-1 here, and but in the way we're playing now, we need to be up 5 and 6 run, and I don't like that because that's not a good formula.
Right.
A really good play by Malik Blaze. And my thing is, we were really sharp and crisp on Friday, and this another great play by Javian here.
Nice.
And we needed all of that, so now they got to run in, but that was a good play. And here's Polk again, who swung the bat very good. Misplayed by the left fielder. He gets to second base on it. In college, they probably give you a hit, but kids, the average means a lot to them. The bad hop, the shortstop played it bad. But look up Polk run. Run, baby, run. Boy, it's great to see those kids. The beauty of college baseball is that kids don't have an abandon of ability.
Right.
They play the game, and you know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
And the imperfection of the game is so beautiful.
Right.
Because it is what it is, And here we're taking a walk by Philip Williams, scoring a run. Now the Josh Spark, pitched great for us. He gave us 3 great innings. And I mean, look at him here with a really good pitch here. And we needed him. We brought him first out of the pen to rescue us, and he held us until we could get the ball. Look, another really good pitch here by Sparks. I mean, without him, we couldn't have won the game. And then he got the game to Troy Lewis right here. And that is a pitch on the corner. And all I tell my pitchers, it's not how hard you throw it, but the location. Right. This is the play we talked about right here. There you go. Ron Robinson. There he goes. He slides into second. He gets up to errors. Look at him. He's huffing and puffing. And I'm saying, I'm not going. I'm bringing him. Look at him.
I'm
running right with him. There he is. And oh, beautiful. There's another overthrow.
Well done, young man.
I'm sorry if y'all think I get excited, but it is so wonderful to see it. That's what I say about college baseball. The imperfection of the kids.
And, of course, they're playing for the love of the game.
They are playing for the love of the game, and they do a lot of things that, that you're not going to see in the pros.
Right.
Because they're amateurs. See, Troy's throwing the ball right on the corner. And I hope Troy watches this to see that's the reason he's striking up is because of location. Look at where that pitch is, inside corner. Can't hit it, And what he's going to do here to end the game. Oh, this is this is not the end of the game, but watch when he comes back out. Okay, we need to do something here. Malik, look at here. See the imperfection again as the third baseman. And Wheatley is really hurt, and we decide to take him out of the game because he's playing with a hamstring. And, but watch Troy again. Watch where the pitch is. Right on the inside corner. And when you do those things, guys are not going to hit you at this level. So we were able to win game 1, and, we're feeling good about ourselves at that point.
6-5, the final as Jaguars take game 1. When we return, we move ahead to segment 2 of this week's edition of the Coach Roger Cador Show. Stay with us.
Get caught up in the frenzy. 4 exciting new games from the Louisiana Lottery. Win up to $200,000. Scratch the back of the $500 Frenzy ticket for a bonus game. Score big with Frenzy today from the Louisiana Lottery.
You don't have to understand the physics of flying to fly easy. Baton Rouge Metropolitan Airport.
Baton Rouge. Striking out is never fun, especially when it comes to your credit. So write this down, DiamondMonster.com. Through their great financing sources, they'll work to get you the lowest interest rate possible. That means lower payment on a better car, like a new Mazda or a great used car. I promise it'll be a car you will love at a price you would like. I've known these people for over 20 years, and they'll treat you like an MVP on Airline Highway or DiamondMonster.com.
Welcome back for segment 2 of this week's edition of the Coach Roger Cador Show as he takes a drink of that delicious Dasani bottled water. Coach, game 2, we face a Prairie View pitcher that the scouting report said throws mostly fastballs. Apparently the kids didn't believe what the scouting report said.
Well, he threw 3 or 4 curveball. All the other pitches were fastball, and it's a shame that they didn't trust the information that was given to them. And more than given to them, players, they saw it. I mean, this guy wasn't throwing any. He threw 2 curveballs, and they were not even for strikes. So he mainly threw, and we just didn't do anything with him.
Of course, on the other hand, our starting pitcher, Daniel Franklin, had a rough second inning, but then settled in and gave a good account of himself.
Yes, he really did. And the thing is, we knew we were shorthanded in the pitching department.
Right.
And we decided when we took Daniel, because he was over 100 pitches, 117, I think.
Right.
And we decided to go with a freshman. And when he got in trouble, I realized I went out and I said to him, John, we need you to take this hit for the team because we can't afford to burn anybody. We'll try to win tomorrow.
Well, we have highlights from what was then tomorrow, Game 2, and we will roll the highlights from Lee Hines Field.
Yeah, again, watch here. Throw this ball away. See, and this was where the beginning of demise for Malik because once he threw that ball away, he began to have a really bad day. And, and Franklin came back, made a good pitch here. Good pitch. I just wish those kids could see where the pitches are. That's why they're striking guys out, because those pitches are in a great location.
Well, tell them they got to watch the Coach Roger Cador show, Coach.
Yeah. And, look, a good pitch. See, when you make good pitches like that, it's hard for those guys to do anything with. And Javian, believe it or not, leads the team in home run until Polk hit a couple of them out yesterday.
Yeah, had a deuce on Sunday.
Yeah, so this was big because now it puts us back down by 2 runs. And we got a chance if we could take advantage. Now, here's the pitcher. If little Javian can hit that pitcher, why can't those big, strong guys do it? Look at little Julio, our bad boy. See, that was another good pitch. And they deked the guy. What a great play. If we have any youngsters looking, you see what the infielders did? They made the runner think that they had a double play, and they double him up. Again, another corner pitch. You see, now he got that pitch over the plate, but he didn't get hurt. So here we are. This was a play here where we appealed the play. It's a situation where the young umpire, who is a high school umpire, called the runner out before we appeal. Now, it caused problem. As the coach is arguing, he should have let us go in and touch the bag. I mean, get back on the mound and then do it. Because it didn't change the play. The kid did leave early. So, look at here. We got another overthrow by the outfielder. So, I mean, we're doing things. If we could get a hit here. See, this helped us. We get a run because of a wild pitch here. But we need to get hits in those situations to give us more opportunities to win.
We dropped Game 2. What happened in Game 3? Did we take the series or not? You'll have to stick around to find out when we come back for segment 3 of this week's edition of the Coach Roger Cador Show. Stay with us.
You don't have to understand the physics of flying to fly easy. Baton Rouge Metropolitan Airport.
Hey, Coach Roger Cador here. There's something about teamwork that brings the best out in any business. When I need a tow, I call Roadrunner Towing. Roadrunner's 4 generations strong and homegrown right here in Baton Rouge.
Thanks, Coach. There's no job too large or too small. Call Roadrunner for quick, reliable, exceptional service. We don't want an arm and a leg. We just want your toes. And remember, take time each day to be a blessing to someone. Thank you.
Get caught up in the frenzy. 4 exciting new games from the Louisiana Lottery. Win up to $200,000. Scratch the back of the $500 Frenzy ticket for a bonus game. Score big with Frenzy today from the Louisiana Lottery.
Welcome back to segment 3 of this week's edition of the Coach Roger Cador Show. Coach, game 3, we had the chance to win the series. But before we lost that game in the 9th, you could feel that game slipping away, couldn't you?
I felt that game slipping away way before the 9th, Clarence. We just didn't do things right. We did so many things to harm great opportunities. So,
right.
And I knew that our pitching, we've used Troy a lot.
Right.
And I never wanted him to come in the 8th inning, but we made an error, which forced me to bring him in the 8th inning. And that made him pitch to more people than he really should have.
John the Vatican Pope made the most of his plate appearances. When is the last time that you can remember we had a Jaguar baseballer belt a pair of 2-run home runs in one game?
My mind doesn't go for that far back. I can't say. All I know that after the game, I really thought about that Mississippi River Bridge. I wanted to do it for the kids.
Don't do it, Coach.
I wanted to do it for the kids because it hurt them so much, you know?
Right. It would be easy to put the blame for this loss once again on giving up the big inning. But there was more to it than that, wasn't
Oh, much though. We made 5 errors. 5, if you can count. 5. And, it's a young team.
Yeah.
We got, and except for Mateo, who made errors, all those kids are young. They're out of position. They're doing what we ask them to do, and that's basically it.
Well, we have highlights from the rubber match from Lee Hines Field. Game 3 with the Jaguars and the Panthers. We'll roll the highlights, and once again, Coach, we'll let you do the honors.
Yeah, and Harold, once he got out of the 2nd inning, where, look at here, we didn't do that quite well. Guys safe. I mean, this is the kind of thing that keeps inning going, keeps, again, when they make a good pitch, guys strike out. You strike the guy. It was a good pitch. I mean, I just hope they look and they can see where those pitches are. See, and great catch by the center fielder here. I mean, he stayed with it, and we tagged up here. We needed that for Bobby. It needed to go a long way so he could score. Yeah. Look, I mean, I don't know if I can. I'm going to tell Elliot to text all of them and tell them watch it. Now, there's
that's
Vida.
a rocket.
Yeah. I've been telling them get the bat hit through the zone. He got it through there. And we needed that because now we got life. We got some life.
And I just knew the momentum had swung solidly to our side of the dugout at that point, Coach.
Yes. And we couldn't just make it happen because we had young kids who thought about themselves rather than the team. Here's Jude hitting the ball hard the other way. Well, at some point he started, now I hit it hard that way. I'm going to pull it. I'm going to swing and hit it a country mile. Whereas this is Dean would say.
Right.
There's Vatican again.
Oh, that's 2.
Yeah. And there it is. He went banking at Chase.
I made it the big time deposit.
Yeah.
Well done, John Pope.
Well done. Because I don't know how now Jamarcus did a good job. Harold took us to the 7th inning. That's all we could ask. He took us there with the lead. J-Mart came in, made good pitches here. See the inexperienced kid at first base, rather than take that himself, he rather flip. You see, that's the kind of stuff we shouldn't do. Eliminate a play if you can.
Right. Well, Jaguars dropped the 3rd and decisive game. 8-6 was the final. When we come back, a special treat, literally and figuratively, on the Coach Roger Cador Show. Stay with us.
Trust is the key that transforms strangers into friends.
At Southern Teachers and Parents Federal Credit Union, we believe in lending a helping hand.
Transforming your dreams into reality.
Because with friends, you can do anything.
Come on by and check out our competitive loan rates. We'll see your dreams come to life.
Whichever loan, we have you covered.
Baton Rouge. Striking out is never fun, especially when it comes to your credit. So write this down, DiamondMonster.com. Through their great financing sources, they'll work to get you the lowest interest rate possible. That means lower payment on a better car, like a new Mazda or a great used car. I promise it'll be a car you will love at a price you would like. I've known these people for over 20 years, and they'll treat you like an MVP on Airline Highway or DiamondMonster.com.
Welcome back to segment 4 of this week's edition of the Coach Roger Cador Show. You know, baseball and cupcakes are not traditionally two things that go together. But this week, our special correspondent, Aaron Fulbright, gives us the story of a special young lady that ties it all together. Aaron?
Thanks, Clarence. What's sweeter than baseball on a beautiful afternoon? I'll tell you. Cupcakes for the Team by little Malaya Burns.
Every woman knows the way to a man's heart is through his belly. This little lady, 4-year-old Malaya Burns, has made her way into our hearts and bellies with her cupcakes.
Hey guys, this is Malaya. Today I'm about to make cupcake.
Malaya has been making cupcakes since she was 3. It is something she loves to do quite often, and she loves sharing with others too.
So tell me again, why do you love baking cupcakes?
Because I love them.
And do you, what's your most favorite thing to do when you're baking the cupcakes?
To give them out.
To give them out? What's the favorite part when you put them together? Like what are your steps? What do you do first?
First you put the ingredients in.
And then what?
And then you mix it.
Do you love using the mixer? Why do you love using the mixer?
So I can stir.
Stir. Is it hard? It's hard.
Malaya and her grandmother Sonia, being in the kitchen is something they love to do together. It is a great bonding moment, and Malaya has no trouble doing things for herself.
Well, I'm always baking in the kitchen and cooking things, so she started wanting to crack eggs and pour the flour and pour the water and oil, so I started letting her do it.
So for 2 years she's been doing it all by herself? I saw you didn't even...
All by herself.
And what do you love most about that time with you guys?
I like the quality time because those years go by so fast and I just don't want to miss them.
And then how often do you guys bake together?
Pretty much once a week.
And that varies between her cupcakes, cakes, and...
Cupcakes, cakes, cookies, brownies, if it's sweet, you name it.
You can see the joy on Malaya's face when she shares her cupcakes with others, and that little personality just shines through.
and these ones right here, I think, are real velvet.
Oh, I can get one. Thank you. It's so good.
What flavors did you make for the baseball players?
Velvet, strawberry, and chocolate.
Chocolate. What do you want to do when you grow up?
I want to bake a lot.
Do you want to own your own shop? And what do you want to sell in your shop?
Cupcakes and donuts.
We can see that Malaya has a bright future ahead of her and will continue to make people smile with her cupcakes.
What's your favorite baseball team?
University.
As you can see, Malaya gave a cupcake to every team member and coach before the game. Some even came back for seconds, so you know they must be tasty. Back to you, Clarence.
Cupcakes and baseball, a sweet and a winning combination. Aaron, great job. Thank you. When we come back, we will wrap up this week's edition of the Coach Roger Cador Show. Stay with us.
is our love. This is our life. This is our home. Louisiana. This is our day. Come what may. This is our forever strong, forever long. This is our home. This is our life. This is our home.
Hey, Coach Roger Cador here. There's something about teamwork that brings the best out in any business. When I need a tow, I call Roadrunner Towing. Roadrunner's 4 generations strong and homegrown right here in Baton Rouge.
Thanks, Coach. There's no job too large or too small. Call Roadrunner for quick, reliable, exceptional service. We don't want an arm and a leg, we just want your toes. And remember, take time each day to be a blessing to someone. Thank you.
Welcome back for the final segment of this week's edition of the Coach Roger Cador Show. Coach, Wednesday of the week, we hit the road for an extended 9-game away road trip. What are you hoping will happen for the team on this road trip?
Building, bonding. I did mention that to them because we have that many more games on the road that probably we need to maybe go away and try to regroup and get a little closer together. As painful as it may be to watch sometimes, how important is it that the Jaguar Nation not give up on this young team? Well, they ought to not, and what they need to understand more than anything, this is not a normal Southern University situation. These are walk-on kids. They don't have scholarship, and they're playing for the pride of the university to keep it going. They're fighting to get us through this mess we're in, and in 2 years, it all will be behind us, and it'll be forgotten. I can only imagine, the rest of the SWAC is going to try their hardest to make things as tough as possible based on the fact what you've done to them all these years. They want a little measure of revenge. And they should. Listen, I'm a realist. They should pound us, hit us in the head whenever they can because of what we've done to them. Well, hopefully we will be able to minimize the hits to the head as the season progresses. On behalf of the coach and the crew and special correspondent Aaron Fulbright, we'll see you next week with another edition of the Coach Roger Cador Show. Go Jags.